Always, there were two things I was good at, art and music. And I had to make a choice between which one I wanted to pursue as a profession, and art was what I selected. I studied painting actually when I started, and then I went to Poland and did a master's there and worked with Magdalena Abakanowicz. She led me to working in 3 dimensions. And from doing exhibitions on a sort of within gallery spaces, I then started to do ephemeral works outdoors. And from that, gradually started to do more commissions that were permanent. My work is very much site related. I would go to a site where I'm going to do a work, and I look at the site, and then I come back to the studio. And then I research the history of the site, either here or on the computer, or actually going to libraries and researching the archival materials. I do a lot of sketches in the studio, so the studio actually is vital because I do all my early drawings in the studio, and then back to the site, and then model making. I just wanted to do works that you actually moved through in between and got a sense of relationship to the work and a sense of the land and the land speaking to you and the site speaking to you in an abstract sort of vibrational way, really. I tried to give a sense of timelessness. I know that's very cliched to say it, but I like people to go to the site and wonder if perhaps it was there before. I mean, it's different, but I still like I'm very interested in all the ancient sites and just the presence you get from them. So I try to work with the presence of the land and also do something that is important, using indigenous materials and also talking of the place and what went before. You're really not just an artist when you're working in public art, because you're having to deal with all the various stakeholders or people that are involved. So you really have to be able to work with them and look at their point of view and try, and sometimes it can be very complex trying to get through to everybody or work with everybody so that they can understand just exactly what you're looking for and their part in the process, because really it is a process where working together is the most successful way of moving forward. It involves quite a lot of different people. For instance, there's quite often architects involved, engineers, because everything has to be approved, often work with the Department of Transport. And in fact, in the building here, the Manifesto, a Korean company, some Korean architects had a studio on the 10th floor, and so we started working with them too. So the Elizabeth Foundation's been very good too for finding collaborations and working with different people. We're just so lucky to have different people that we can go to discuss various points of view. People come in, you just have people that you have a connection with, and you either collaborate or you discuss things. You have an interaction, there's a bouncing point of ideas. It's really terribly effective and helpful for artists.